everybody, welcome back. Today is Monday, March 23rd. We are here for LMS Virtual Library, episode 3. I have a couple things planned out for us today. We're going to start with Origami Art. Looking at my Origami daily calendar. We're going to March 23rd. Today we are making a dragon head. So I'm going to make the dragon head out of an origami piece of paper, and then I'm going to add my own little twist to the project. Let's start. It's time for Let's Get Bookish. So I don't have a book talk or book review for you today, but I did want to share something pretty cool that I got for Christmas from one of my friends. And it came in this cool tube here, and it's actually a piece of interactive artwork. It comes from a company called Been There, Done That, and this is a novelog. So let me unroll it for you. This piece of art is called 100 Epic Reads of a Lifetime, and it's interactive. You scratch off the books as you've read them. I started on the top, as you can see, to scratch off the ones that I've read. And I figured we could scratch off the ones that I've read together. I have a lot to go. I don't know what the percentage is that I've read of here, but I know that I haven't read a lot of these titles, so it's something that I can work towards and scratch as I go, which I think is pretty cool. Let's scratch some of these together. All right, so on this line here, I have read Pride and Prejudice. I love Pride and Prejudice. I've read it multiple times, actually. So let's go ahead and scratch and see what this looks like. I've read Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. I've read The Giver. I've read Dracula. I have read Anne of Green Gables. I haven't read a lot of these. I have read Lord of the Rings. It's one of my all-time favorites. Okay, and then the next line here, I have read Lord of the Flies. I have read Tom Sawyer. My son's name is Sawyer, inspired by Tom Sawyer. Oh, I hate going by some of these. All right, Romeo and Juliet, I have read freshman year in high school. And I have read Tale of Two Cities. Okay, Wuthering Heights, I have read. I've read 1984. I loved it. Oh, The Help I have read. Animal Farm, I love Animal Farm. Okay. Chronicles of Narnia. And Jane Eyre, I've read that one. Game of Thrones, read this one. On this line, I've read The Hobbit. Okay, The Sun Also Rises. All right, A Wrinkle in Time. Water for Elephants. And The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. The Bell Jar. So this is the last one I can scratch, and you can see that I have a lot to go. Today's excerpt comes from Poetry for Young People, and this one is on Lewis Carroll. If you don't know who Lewis Carroll is, he wrote Alice in Wonderland along with many other stories and poems. And so I will be reading one of the poems that you can find within Alice in Wonderland and that I first heard in the cartoon edition of Alice in Wonderland. The influenced caterpillar says it out loud to Alice. I like this book series because they give you context for the poems. And it says that in this poem, Carroll makes fun of a poem by Isaac Watts, who lived in the 1800s and wrote many poems that were meant to teach children to be diligent and hardworking. How doth the little crocodile? How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently smiling jaws. Today for our tutorial, I will be showing you how to use and access Sora, which is the ebook and audiobook platform that our school subscribes to. If you are looking for something to read or to listen to, this platform is super easy to use, very friendly, has really neat features that record your reading habits, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you take advantage of it during these next few weeks. Let's get started. So the easiest way for you guys to access this is through the app on your Chromebook. You can also download the app on any smart device, and it looks really great to read ebooks on your devices versus on a browser window like I'm going to show you today. But in case you are not signed up for some reason, I'm going to show you how you can do that. So if you go to the Leicester Middle School Library homepage and go halfway down, you'll see that little astronaut dude I was talking about. So you want to click on this picture, and it will bring you to the Sora platform login page. And you are going to click on this big green button, and you're going to scroll down and find Leicester Middle and High School. And then you're going to sign in and choose your school account. Okay, so this is the home page here. It shows you what you have out already. But first I want to direct you over to your account settings. So you can see that I have it under Mrs. Minton already. And if you have not set up your account, you can change the name, change your icon. And then at the top here, you'll see your statistics, the time you spend reading, how many days in a row you read, and so forth. And then down here, the more that you read and listen to, the more digital badges you can earn, which I do love. Okay, so let's take a look at what is available through Sora. We're going to click on the Explore button at the bottom. And you can see right here that there is this button called Preferences. Now, we are looking for all available books, okay? Books that we can check out today. So we are going to click on Available Books. And then you can choose the format that you'd like. Do you want to take out an ebook or an audiobook, or do you not really care? And then the language is set to English, but you can go ahead and change that as well if you need to. All right, so from there, all of your adjustments are made, and everything that this app will show you is going to be books that are available for you to take out today. I'm going to click on Young Adult Literature, but first, let me show you all the subjects that Sora has curated for you. All sorts of things. But I want a pretty general search right now, and you can see that they give you lots of options, and that it says borrow. If it says borrow, it means you can take it out. If it says hold, if you did not set your preferences, then you have to place a hold on it because somebody else is reading it right now. I'm going to click on fantasy because that is my top genre, and I'm going to find a book that I want to read right now. So All the Stars and Teeth, this looks pretty good. I can click on the book. It will tell me about it, give a synopsis. And then if I'm interested, I can click on borrow. So this will look different, as I said, on your device, probably a lot better and easier to navigate. However, if you are on a browser window on your Chromebook, you just have to click to progress from one page to the next, right? And you see that what I just did right there? I bookmarked the page. So if I'm done reading for the day and I want to keep my spot, I just have to click the upper right-hand side. All right. So by clicking towards the bottom of the page in your browser, you can set your preferences with these three lines right here. You can skip through chapters. You can bookmark and take notes. You can change your reading settings if you want to read where it has a dark screen or a sepia screen. It's easier on your eyes. You can increase your font size. A lot of great stuff right here. So that is how you access an ebook and kind of work around and navigate it. I'm going to quickly show you guys how you navigate an audiobook. So let's go back where we were, and we're looking for little headphones like this right here. Okay. So if I wanted to borrow this audiobook and I press play,
Catherine Teagan Books and Harper Audio present
the book will start reading.
If These Wings Could Fly by Kiri McCauley. Performed by Lisa Flanagan.
You can change the speed of the voice by clicking on the little timer.
Auburn, Pennsylvania, September 2nd.
And it has a lot of the
population,
same features
212.
as the ebook, where you can set your bookmarks and things like that and take notes. Okay? All right, so let's go back to the shelf here. This shows you the books that you have out. And when you are ready and you're done with your book, you can click on return. Or if you didn't like it, you just click on return here. And you can give it back to Sora so other people can lend. Thank you for joining me for episode 3 today. Hope to see you all tomorrow.